Sagittarius and Love. What's the deal? The astrology guide for lovers. If you want a life that is full of action, adventure, and very little downtime, a Sagittarius might be the right match for you. Sagittarians are on a quest to see and do as much as they can in life, so a relationship with them is simply an exciting adventure. However, if you can't keep up with their boundless activity, watch out, because this roving sign may seek a more suitable partner in crime. So, how are Sagittarius in love? And which signs are they most compatible with? Hey everybody, welcome to Stars Are Signs. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications if you're interested in learning more about astrology and how it can be used to benefit your life. Well, let's get started. Positive Sagittarius traits. When you're dating a Sagittarius, you'll probably be constantly in a cheerful mood. They are so happy, and their optimism and positive attitude are contagious. And you won't often need to be there to cheer up your Sagittarius partner, since they're always looking for the positive, and are so fast to move on that they don't dwell on their sorrows. You won't ever need to be concerned that your Sagittarius lover will betray you, because they are sticklers for the truth. Sagittarians will always be upfront and honest with you. However, you should be aware that they also demand the same of you. A wonderful sense of humor and playfulness characterize Sagittarians, and you won't be forced to laugh along at their jokes that are nasty, offensive, or otherwise embarrassing because of their strong values and broad perspectives on the world. Negative Sagittarius traits. It could be challenging for you to date a Sagittarius if you're a strong independent thinker or team player. Sagittarians tend to think that their viewpoints and thoughts are correct and may be true know-it-alls. You could believe that you have to pick between giving in all the time or repeatedly butting heads with your opposing perspectives in order to avoid conflict. You may need to keep an eye on Sagittarius in your relationship to make sure they don't stray off, because they are a traveler of the globe. They could veer off because of their insatiable need to try new and intriguing things. Although some Sagittarians don't know where to draw the line, they must be given their independence. You can get annoyed with your Sagittarius partner's unwavering trust if actual issues in your relationship occur. Their optimism may cause them to be naive and avoid dealing with issues that should be resolved. They may overlook the real labor required to get there because they believe everything will work out in the end. What's it like dating a Sagittarius? Due to their propensity for having a large social circle and an active social life, Sagittarian natives may like introducing whomever they are dating to their buddy group at a very early stage. They love to travel, so even if the relationship is still young, they could advise going on a trip together. They tend to be rather upfront when expressing their desires. Therefore, they will frequently initiate contact and initiate dates. Sagittarians are also generally laid back and don't concentrate on the bad things in life, because they're able to see what's truly important in their daily lives and don't get stressed about little things. Being around them may be calming. Sagittarians have a great sense of humor and make excellent teachers. They frequently have a wide range of knowledge and may like teaching their spouse about themselves. They want partnerships in which the partners are always evolving and becoming better versions of themselves. When dating a Sagittarius, keep in mind to let go, smile, and laugh frequently. Sagittarians enjoy having fun and desire a companion that can partake in fun activities with them. Leave the negativity at home, since complaining and passing judgment are significant turnoffs for Sagittarians. Despite being one of the most independent signs, Sagittarius still needs your assistance. Even if it's information you already know, give them the benefit of the doubt and allow them to explain their viewpoint, even if you disagree. Sagittarians are lifelong learners who particularly appreciate imparting their knowledge to others. If you're attentive to them and interested in what they have to say, they will feel more connected to you. Also, you need to respect their demand for freedom in order to keep your Sagittarius partner interested in you. Because many of us have had prior situations where independence evolved into infidelity, it can be quite difficult to do that. But if a Sagittarius is receiving what they need, and what they need is that independence, they won't depart. Your Sag will always come back if you demonstrate your faith in them. Sagittarius likes to keep their options open, and it's unlikely to settle down in a hurry. Loneliness is a common problem among the dating population. They might think that being in a relationship will affect their social time, or they might overcommit themselves and make it hard to find time for anyone else. For them to settle down, the appropriate individual is absolutely necessary. Additionally, Sagittarians tend to remain happy and optimistic, so they don't like to get bogged down in talking about challenging feelings. It might be annoying if there are genuine issues that need to be addressed, since they may use humor to avoid having a serious talk. Sagittarius in a relationship. A Sagittarius is more open to having crucial dialogues about the future after they have found love. Additionally, because Sagittarians are so open and honest, it won't be difficult to determine how they are feeling. They will let you know if they don't like you. You can believe they are serious about you when they begin to make plans for a relationship. They could also show more interest in what you're doing and ask how they can best support you and foster your development. Sagittarius is ruled by the expansive Jupiter and is known for having a big heart and an open mind. Rarely do Sagittarius individuals fit into a certain type. Instead, they are always captivated by the person and reserve judgment until they've had a genuine conversation and interaction with them. Sagittarius enjoys the formality of courting, but also enjoys humorous back and forth. While they're always shy and might not show it, they actually like anything that presents the chance to look alluring in front of their crush. They enjoy showing off their knowledge of current affairs and would much rather go out to a wild bar than hang out at home. These people have little tolerance for fuss or showy displays of emotion. They think that emotional manipulation is a form of trickery. They fight fairly, but once it's over, they want it to be finished. They don't appreciate it when their previous transgressions are brought up again for days, weeks, or even years. The Sagittarius sign is known for being rational, and it can feel insensitive or cold, so this can be a tough match for passionate partners. Sagittarius types are looking for someone who wants to grow together and learn throughout life. Sagittarius in bed. Who better to have in bed than someone who enjoys learning and experimenting with new things? You should be open to trying new things, since Sagittarians are willing to try everything. These couples are assured, energetic, and genuinely simply want to have fun. They believe that, like life, sex should be dynamic, exciting, and pleasurable. Can I join the Mile High Club? You'll never grow bored in a physical relationship with a Sagittarius, since they love diversity. Just be sure to keep things interesting, since Sagittarius is a sign that, if they don't receive what they need, they will seek it elsewhere. Sagittarius in friendships. Sagittarius' ultimate commitment is to learning and adventure, and they get along well with those who can respect their nature. They need companions who are willing to go on adventures with them. As a result, Sags typically have a distinct talent for making friends, partner, and family feel incredibly special. A Sagittarian is a fantastic buddy, since they're outgoing, feisty, and so much fun to be around. Even when life gets difficult, you can grin due to their cheerfulness and positivity. Their candor, though, may turn some people off. Although they are devoted pals, they won't be afraid to point out any shortcomings or areas where they believe you could improve. Sagittarius red flags. At all times in your relationship, a Sagittarius will be straightforward and honest. So if they express unhappiness, don't assume they're being dramatic. They truly do mean it. The good news is that by alerting you, they want to address the problem and request your assistance. A Sag may be considering ending a relationship if they're unusually silent or act as if they couldn't care less about your weekend plans. Sags are opinionated by nature, so if they aren't expressing them, it might be an indication they no longer want to be your life partner. Sagittarius in career and money. Unsurprisingly, a high-energy, travel-intensive career appeals to the average Sagittarius. Sagittarians succeed as academicians, instructors, and spiritual counselors in any field that allows them to broaden both their own and others' brains. Sags are frequently excellent freelancers because of their ability to adapt to change. The average Sagittarius is less interested in jobs that are extremely laborious or have rigid and consistent hours. Keep in mind that Sag is the traditional visionary. This implies that, whatever they do, they'll typically be considering the overall situation and how each component of the issue fits together. Sags are great thinkers who seem to be able to see the future when coming up with new ideas. Sagittarius compatibility. Sagittarius is attracted to Gemini frequently. Due to the strong astrological opposition between these two signs, Sagittarius may believe that Gemini possesses qualities that they respect and wish to cultivate within themselves. Gemini may be able to manage all of their connections in a manner that Sagittarius wishes they could, despite the fact that both signs are quite outgoing. Sagittarius is attracted to Gemini's brilliance and likes how they keep them on their toes by being so smart. In exchange, Sagittarius encourages Gemini to take a step back and consider life's wider perspective, rather than obsessing over its little aspects. Another sign that Sagittarius gets along well with is Aries, since both of these signs have a lot of energy. They may like going on excursions together and are always encouraging one another to take chances and try out novel things. When they are together, they will never be bored. A Sagittarius and an Aquarius make a harmonious pairing. Big thinkers, in general, both could love exploring the globe together. They probably like reading the same books at the same time and comparing notes, or they could enjoy traveling and being exposed to different points of view. These two will ponder the meaning of existence and what their mission is for hours on end. Cancer and Sagittarius may have some communication issues. Cancer may at times be excessively sensitive to Sagittarius' bluntness and believe that the sign doesn't pay enough attention to what they are experiencing. Sagittarius enjoys being social, making new friends, and seeing the globe. Cancers prefer familiarity, thus, they might choose to stay in their own homes and be more reserved. Sagittarius may be drawn to Virgo frequently, yet the two signs might clash. While Sagittarius prefers to consider the large picture and avoid getting bogged down by meticulous preparation and worrying about the worst-case situations, Virgo is all about the specifics. Additionally, Virgo prefers to be in charge, whereas Sagittarius dislikes being told what to do. So, would you love to date a Sagittarius? And do you think that they're the perfect lovers? How accurate is this to the Sags in your life?